Are your indoor pepper plants looking sickly, leggy, or just not producing the vibrant harvest you dreamed of? You've tried everything: upgraded grow lights, premium potting mixes, endless nutrients, but they just won't thrive. What if I told you the secret to incredibly healthy, super productive pepper plants isn't more indoor care, but actually moving them outdoors in a way you've probably never considered? After years of struggling with disappointing indoor harvests, I discovered this game-changing approach that tripled my pepper production and honestly transformed my gardening results forever. The indoor pepper trap: why your plants are underperforming. Let me paint a picture you've probably seen in your own growing space. Your pepper plants stretch toward whatever light source you've provided, developing those telltale leggy stems that scream, "I'm not getting what I need." The leaves might look decent, but the fruit set is pathetic. Maybe a few small, lackluster peppers that taste nothing like the vibrant, flavorful varieties you expected. Sound familiar? The truth is, most indoor pepper setups are fighting an uphill battle against biology itself. Even with expensive LED grow lights pumping out impressive wattage, your plants are receiving just a fraction of the light intensity they would get from, even 1 hour of direct sunlight. We're talking about the difference between 40,000 to 100,000 lux from the sun versus maybe 20,000 lux from your best artificial lights. This light deficiency doesn't just affect growth, it fundamentally alters how your peppers develop their complex flavor compounds and essential oils. But light is just the beginning of the problem. Indoor environments lack the natural air circulation that peppers desperately need. That gentle breeze you feel outside isn't just refreshing, it's actively strengthening your plant's stems, improving transpiration, and preventing the stagnant air conditions that lead to fungal problems and weak growth. Your indoor fans simply can't replicate the complex, ever-changing air currents that nature provides effortlessly. Then there's the pollination challenge that many indoor gardeners don't even realize they're facing. While peppers are self-pollinating, they still benefit enormously from the vibrations and movements that natural pollinators provide. Without bees, beneficial insects, and natural wind movement, your indoor plants often struggle with poor fruit set, leading to those frustratingly low yields that make you question whether pepper growing is worth the effort. So here's what the indoor growing industry doesn't really want you to fully understand. Peppers are tropical to subtropical plants that evolved under intense direct sunlight with all those natural temperature fluctuations and, complex environmental interactions. They're actually designed to thrive in conditions that are nearly impossible to replicate indoors, no matter how much money you throw at the setup. Peppers really need those daily temperature swings, warm days and cooler nights to properly develop their flavor profiles and trigger optimal fruiting responses. Your climate-controlled indoor environment, while it's comfortable for you, actually works against the plant's natural biological rhythms. The consistent temperatures that seem ideal are, in reality, preventing your peppers from reaching their full potential. The soil ecosystem is another crucial factor that honestly indoor growing just struggles to replicate. Outdoors, your pepper's roots interact with a vast network of beneficial microorganisms, mycorrhizal fungi, and other plants that create a living soil web. This underground community helps with nutrient cycling, disease resistance, and overall plant health in ways that even the best indoor potting mixes just can't match. When you grow peppers of the same variety together outdoors, their root systems actually intertwine and communicate, creating a supportive network that dramatically improves their collective health and productivity. Now comes the crucial transition that honestly will make or break your outdoor success: the hardening off process. This is where a lot of gardeners either skip steps and shock their plants, or they do it right and set themselves up for some incredible harvests. Hardening off isn't just about temperature adjustment, it's about gradually introducing your peppers to the complete outdoor environment they're about to call home. Start this process when nighttime temperatures consistently stay above 55 degrees and daytime temperatures are reliably in the 70s or higher. Begin by placing your pepper plants outside for just 2 to 3 hours in a partially shaded, wind-protected location. This might seem overly cautious, but remember, your indoor plants have been living in a protected bubble, and sudden exposure to full sun and wind can literally burn their leaves and stunt their growth for weeks. So each day you'll want to gradually increase their outdoor time and, slowly introduce them to more direct sunlight and natural air movement. By about day 7 to 10, your plants should be spending full days outside, only coming in at night if temperatures are still borderline. This gradual process really allows the plants to develop stronger cell walls, adjust their leaf structure to handle intense sunlight, and, well, build up their natural defenses against environmental stress. During this hardening period, you'll actually see your plants transform right before your eyes. The stems will thicken and become more robust, the leaves will develop a deeper green color and a more waxy coating, and the overall plant structure will become more compact and sturdy. This isn't just cosmetic. You're watching your peppers develop the strength they need to handle outdoor conditions and honestly produce massive harvests. Location selection can really make the difference between mediocre results and harvest numbers that will, totally amaze your neighbors. Your peppers need at least 8 hours of direct sunlight, but more importantly, they need morning sun to help dry any overnight moisture and prevent disease issues. Choose a spot that gets morning light, but if you're in an extremely hot climate, has some protection from the harsh afternoon sun. Soil preparation is where outdoor growing really shines compared to indoor containers. You'll want to work compost or well-aged manure into your native soil to improve both drainage and water retention. That's a perfect balance that's actually pretty hard to achieve in pots. The key is creating a soil environment that stays consistently moist, but never waterlogged. Outdoor soil naturally regulates moisture better than indoor containers, and the deeper root space allows your peppers to develop extensive root systems that support much larger plants. When planting, group the same pepper varieties together rather than mixing different types. This isn't just for organization. When pepper plants of the same variety are planted close enough for their root systems to interact, they actually share resources and information through underground fungal networks. This creates a more resilient growing system where plants support each other during stress periods and share nutrients more efficiently. Watering outdoors requires a different approach than indoor container growing. Deep, less frequent watering encourages roots to grow down into the soil rather than staying shallow. Use drip irrigation or soaker hoses when possible to deliver water directly to the root zone while keeping foliage dry. The natural soil ecosystem will help regulate moisture levels in ways that container growing simply cannot match. The difference in harvest quality and quantity between your old indoor plants and these outdoor powerhouses will be immediately obvious. Outdoor peppers develop more complex flavors, stronger heat levels in spicy varieties, and significantly better texture. The plants themselves become productive machines, often yielding 3 to 5 times more fruit than their indoor counterparts. Harvest timing becomes crucial for maintaining continuous production through the growing season. Pick peppers regularly, even if they haven't reached full size, to encourage the plants to keep flowering and fruiting. The constant sunlight and natural growing conditions mean your plants will continue producing new flowers and fruit much longer than indoor plants typically do. For gardeners in warmer climates, many pepper varieties are actually perennials that can survive mild winters and return even stronger the following year. In colder areas, you can save seeds from your best outdoor-grown peppers to start next year's garden, or you can actually dig up and pot your best plants to overwinter indoors as houseplants, then move them back outside the following spring. The transformation you'll see in your pepper growing success will be so dramatic that you'll wonder why you ever struggled with indoor growing. The combination of natural sunlight, beneficial soil organisms, natural pollinators, and proper air circulation creates growing conditions that no indoor setup can truly replicate, no matter how sophisticated or expensive. Ready to transform your pepper growing game forever? Make sure to subscribe to Smart Garden for more game-changing gardening strategies that actually work, and share this guide with fellow gardeners who are tired of disappointing indoor harvests. Your outdoor pepper success story starts with taking that first step outside, and once you see the results, there's no going back to the limitations of indoor growing.